new cannabis bills, more taxi problems, and of course, the Thai Halloween, all coming up on today's Good Morning Thailand. Hello, I'm Jay.
I am Natty.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I actually had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by British International School Phuket, AAA FX, and Andamanda Water Park. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Look, we've got a couple of topics to talk about around Thailand. You can use the timestamps later on after the live video to skip to the part you're here to find out more about. But let's start today with the new proposed cannabis bill. Now, it's gone to the House of Representatives yesterday, actually, for urgent consideration. And this bill is basically to add some regulations to the very loose regulations regarding cannabis in Thailand. The bill has taken its lead from other bills in Thailand as well. So it's learning from the alcohol bill, the tobacco bill, and the couple of years ago when kratom was legalized, the kratom bill. But under the new rules proposed, this new bill, hospitals will be allowed to grow cannabis for medication, as outlined in the Herbal Product Act. Family farms will be able to use a maximum of 15 rais dedicated to growing just cannabis for them to use the fiber, trunk, and the roots of the plant. So good news for family farms and hospitals. And for personal use, the new proposed law would allow individual households to cultivate up to 15 cannabis plants. So you can grow 15 plants at home.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Just enough.
For what?
Yeah.
Enough or something. Okay.
The regulations will be legalized as the cannabis and hemp bill if it passes through governmental vetting. It's currently being proposed to the House of Representatives. The spokesperson of the House Committee currently considering the proposal came out and said that the current data shows also a downward trend for cannabis-related patients in hospitals. He suggests that this is due to the awareness campaigns that have educated people and kept the substance under control. So, once it was legalized, a lot of people didn't know how to use it. They didn't have enough information or education regarding the subject of cannabis. They started smoking it crazy or consuming it. They thought, they were going to die, or just paranoia set in. And there were quite a few hospitalizations. Nothing dangerous. No one died. But it's not a good place to be in when you're having a bad trip.
Probably.
Agreed.
Yes. Hopefully with this new bill, yes, it will be a little bit more controlled, and hospitals will be able to get on it, and farmers will be able to farm it. So 15 rais is fairly decent for a farm.
I think
of
that's
cannabis.
very big.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Very big. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sure there are some farmers who are watching us. If you do know anything about farming or land, let us know. Is 15 rais enough to grow your cannabis? We're going to move on to our second topic.
Okay.
It's kind of quiet today, isn't it? It's a Tuesday. Both of you are not as chipper as I thought you'd be. Moving on, 4 billion baht budget to tackle HIV and STDs.
That is right. So the government has done a survey again, and then they found that Thai youths are more prone to having STDs and HIV.
Yeah.
And when they say Thai youths, specifically the age range they're talking about is 15 to 24 years of age. Now, they have set aside a budget of 3.9 million baht for that to take care of that problem.
Okay.
So they also said that Thailand had 520,000 HIV cases last year, and the figure is expected to increase by 6,500 cases this year, with the ages that are going to most likely be affected is 15 to 24 years old. And they also said that they will be launching an official line account called Stand By You, which will ask people, which will have an questionnaire to allow people to talk about HIV and other STDs on the line. They can also ask for a test and request for medicine, say you are infected with such diseases. And they're also planning to control the spread of HIV by 2030, which is in a couple years' time. So big plans. They also said that they hope that the official line account will help with the spread amongst the youths and the teenagers, and that it will lead to more awareness amongst teenagers about the dangers of the diseases.
Okay.
So something like that.
That's a good move.
Yeah. And it's very funny, like when I was researching for this article, immediately I got a line account from a condom company.
Oh.
It was so random. Like I've never registered with this condom company, but somehow like Google or something knew about it.
The cookies.
The cookies.
It's all about
Yeah.
the cookies.
Anyhow.
But it's good to see Thailand, trying to address this problem about the Thai teens
Yeah.
and the youths in Thailand. I think a couple of weeks ago we were talking about how they will provide free contraceptive pills
Yeah.
to young females starting at the age of 15 to reduce the number of teen pregnancies and unwanted pregnancies in Thailand. So, why stop there? Continue on. STDs, HIV, it's a problem. And rather than ignoring it, we need to address it and educate people around Thailand.
And I think last year or the beginning of this year, the government allowed people to buy like self-test, where you can go to the pharmacy and you can test for yourself if you have HIV or not. So that's also another step forward.
Another move I'd like to see happen in Thailand is the move towards making it normal to talk about sex and sexual education in high school or even at an early age, so that these youths are educated. Why start at 15? You can
Yeah.
start a little earlier. Then again, look, I don't know what's the right age to start. I'm sure educators can decide that better than me. But I think it's still a taboo subject in Thailand. You don't talk about
Yeah.
it with your parents. It's awkward, I get it, but at least talk about it in school.
Yeah.
It's a necessity. It's not something we should want to do or something. It's a necessity. You want to stop teen pregnancy. You want to reduce the amount of STDs. Educate people.
True. I
Educate
agree.
the youths of Thailand. All right. Viewers and members, you can always let us know your comments. The Voice of God will address them near the end of the show. For now, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about cobras slithering into your house. How dare they? Find out more after the break. Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by AAAFX. Guess what? You can now go to the IFX Pro.
It's today, right?
That's right. If you're into investments, trading, IFX Expo is the place to be. September 13 to 15. And once you make it there, booth number 43. Visit AAAFX. That's the sponsor of our video. You'll get a special trading position as well as a gift hamper.
But they have to say that they're from the Thaiger, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Please, yeah.
Okay.
Say we watched you on Thaiger. Say hello to our sponsors. They're also sponsoring the night party. So IFX Expo is known for their parties.
Ooh,
Yeah.
really?
So they have different phases of the expo, and traders and investors know how to party. It's all
Yeah.
about the
Yeah,
money,
of
isn't
course.
it? AAAFX is actually the sponsor of the night party.
Wow.
So
That'd be wild.
Yeah, spread the word. Say hello to them.
For some reason, I'm thinking of the Wolf of Wall Street
Ah.
party.
Who knows? It could be anything. Let us know. And visit AAAFX. Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank Mike Burston, because guess what?
Is he a member?
He's a Tiger legend. He's not just a
Legend.
legend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike Burston. One of our longest standing members, 15 months.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mike. We appreciate your support. Let's now talk about snakes. King Cobra slithering its way into people's homes.
Yeah, so a homeowner in Trang province actually found a snake in the early morning of Sunday, and it was a king cobra 2.1 meters long. And he was
Wow.
terrified. So he shut the closet door and then he immediately called for a rescue, a snake operation rescue foundation. And then they came and they just released it back into the wild, far, far away from the community. So happy snake, happy owner as well. And they said that king cobras are actually a protected species in Thailand. And if you keep them or kill them, you can face up to no more than 10 years in jail time.
Wow.
And this is even worse, or no more than 1 million baht or both.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So
I
if you
didn't
see
know
a king
that.
cobra, definitely just ask for help, I guess,
Yeah.
from the authorities.
Awkward. Sorry.
Why?
That's
Say
an
it.
awkward situation. I mean, what do you like, if you find yourself in a situation whether it's you or the king cobra, you can't negotiate with a snake, can you?
I would probably just kill it and
I think there's an
don't know.
exception.
Well, I mean, look, are they hostile? But are you going to take a chance with your life? Are they venomous?
Yes, they are
That's
very
awesome.
deadly.
Oh, they are.
They
right?
are. Actually, I have figures here.
I mean,
They
yeah,
said-
king cobra.
Yeah.
You hear the word cobra, you don't mess with that snake. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
And
They
there's
said that
king
it
in
can
it.
kill a human full adult in 15 minutes, and it could kill a full-grown elephant in just 1 hour.
That's nuts. I'm not taking any
Yeah.
chances.
And they actually said in Trang province, because right now is the rainy season,
Yeah.
more and more cobras are more active and they have higher chances of entering your homes because, mice and other little critters would kind of try to seek shelters in your house, right? So the cobras can smell that and they want to go and get their food. So that's how they end up in people's homes.
All right.
So be careful out there. Make sure that all your food cupboards are closed.
And toilets, apparently.
Yeah.
Seems
Oh,
like
They crawl up
snakes
the
come up.
toilets,
Yeah.
Those are scary, man.
We've seen some stories regarding that.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't mess with snakes. Any initial comments? I mean,
No. I just hope that they don't come inside my house.
it would actually be cheaper and safer for you to get bitten by a cobra than try to protect yourself and kill it. But because by mistake, if you kill it, you pay a 1 million baht fine or go to prison. If you get bit, at least you have 15 minutes to run to a hospital and kind of survive.
I don't know about
But I don't think it's like a black and white situation. I feel like, okay, if you're really under danger or in danger, I think it's okay for that to happen, like to protect yourself. Just
Yeah.
like if someone comes into your house and you
Try
shoot them.
explaining that to Thai authorities when they're trying to question you. Why did you kill the cobra? I was trying to protect myself. I don't believe you.
I think you're trying to make
well.
handbags.
Oh no.
No,
You look like a handbag lady.
Oh wow, so judgmental, but okay.
No, jokes aside, I don't know if I would ever advise someone to take their chances against a king cobra.
Yeah,
But
no.
then again, you are now informed there are penalties, so do be careful, and hopefully authorities can also be reasonable and be
Yes.
understanding
Exactly.
that sometimes snakes happen.
But
And
even sometimes authorities, they go sell the snakes to like restaurants.
that
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
Sarah, this lady's gonna
It's
get
a
us
wonderful
cancelled.
word.
Swiftly moving on, can I ask you, recently we're in the monsoon season, we travel around, and a common mode of transport is taxis.
Yes.
So you might order a grab taxi, but every now and then,
I know. And I was like looking at your face for an answer.
so I'd like to interrupt this program to tell everyone in the audience that someone thought it would be a good idea in an office to just start ringing a bell for 10 seconds for absolutely
It's
no
stirring,
reason.
Stirring coffee,
Shocking behavior. Let me start again.
please.
A common mode of transportation in Thailand is taxis, right?
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes we call Grab, but sometimes we're in a location where there's a lot of traffic. And, your best bet is, Grab's going to take 40 minutes to come here. Let me
Yeah.
just try my luck on the streets.
Yes.
So, and there are a lot of taxis waiting. And you often might find yourself to
Lucky.
ask a taxi driver if they're going to go to your destination. And you might get denied.
Yes.
So our next story is about a man getting denied quite a few many times.
I know. He got denied 23 times.
Wow.
He counted.
He counted,
He
yeah.
Well
counted.
done.
So I think he assumed that, okay, a few taxis would say no, but he did not expect 23.
Yeah.
So this man was actually in front of Terminal 21, so it's close to us as well. And he was going home, and yesterday was heavy rain. It rained
Extremely
from, I
heavy
think,
rain, yeah.
from like 4, or 3, but it was really heavy. So he, like all of us, he wants to take a taxi home, doesn't want to get wet. And his destination was actually 14 minutes away from terminal, because he also posted the map the time that he would reach there. And the first taxi was like, no, we're not going there. Oh no, it's too much traffic. And he got refused 23 times. But when there is a foreigner who called the taxi, okay, even though he doesn't know where the destination was, they are willing to take the foreigner. But him as a Thai, they refused. So he was pretty upset about that and made a TikTok video talking about his experience waiting for the taxi. And all of the taxi drivers refused him, saying they have to go to different directions. Some say they were angry at him, while some didn't even stop, even though there was like that light sign, that it's vacant. Yeah. So he also included a screenshot, I'm not sure if you can see it, showing that his destination is only 14 minutes away from Terminal 21. And on his 24th attempt, luckily, he got his taxi. And he actually said that now he understands why people use Grab instead of calling a taxi, even though he believed there are some good taxi drivers, but it's pretty rare. I mean,
1 in 24.
I know. That's true as well. And many Thai netizens agreed with him and shared their similar experience. One woman said Grab is the only answer. Especially during the rain. Another woman said, I took a taxi with my foreign boyfriend. It cost 1,000 baht for 4 to 5 kilometers. And another person said, poor service, but they still ask for better fares, which is true. And I mean, we had this experience when we went to the concert.
Yes.
We got refused, I think, like 3-4 times. We tried to call Grab, call Bolt, and it was like 40 minutes, like 30 minutes, and it keep extending, like, okay, 7 minutes now, but then it's another 7 minutes, so it's like gonna keep on going. So we decided to, I think, pay them 500,
600 actually.
yeah, 600, and then they said yes
Instead
of the meter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which would have cost you maybe 300
exactly.
Yeah, or less.
exactly.
or 200.
So many people are saying that they are cheated and overcharged, especially during the rainy season when the taxis often take advantage of the situation. But did you know that according to Section 57 of the Vehicle Act, drivers of public transportation must not refuse to serve passengers, except when the service is likely to cause danger to the drivers or passenger. So if any driver failed to follow the rules, they will face a fine of up to 2,000 baht.
Wow.
Hashtag best jokes Thailand.
So there you go. That's the story of 23 taxis called.
A man and his 23 taxis.
I
That
wonder
can be a movie.
Yeah, I wonder if you can take a photo of their license plate and upload it to Traffic Fondue
23 taxis.
23 times.
It was a dark and stormy night.
The app would just fail.
Crashed. Like, oh no.
Yeah, but that's an interesting story.
Can I be fair to the taxi drivers? I guess because I was walking along Asok Road yesterday and wow, the traffic was at an absolute standstill. So I was walking from work all the way down to Terminal 21, did my business. When I came back, I remember the same car still stuck in pretty much more or less the same position. I was like, I was in there for at least half an hour. And so it was at a complete standstill. So I can kind of understand if taxis are like, oh, I have to turn in there though.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
But I mean, wouldn't it be better to just like have the meter going? At least you get paid for being stuck in traffic.
Maybe. I'm not sure how they operate.
It's not like they don't
Or their
earn
logic.
money while the car is standstill, right? I mean, you're still sitting in a sheltered car with
Exactly.
AC. So, yeah, but I don't know.
But
I don't
we would
know.
never understand their logic.
Yeah.
Oh, well. All right. We can talk about Thailand taxis forever.
I know.
But for now, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be addressing a poll we set out and Thai Halloween. Find out more after the break. Hello and welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by British International School Phuket. Did you know that they had a world-class football academy?
I didn't know.
A Brazilian football academy. Yeah, they've
really?
with Cruzeiro. Have you ever heard of Cruzeiro? Yeah. And they actually also give students sponsorships, depending sports football scholarships, to come and train, study, and live in Phuket, Thailand, and study
awesome.
in BISP. So, yeah.
Is that why you're a football fan?
No, we were a very big football school.
I see.
Like your school as well. And my school and your school have had many competitions
I
before.
know. And
Where
I'm
we
the
trashed
better
you.
one. We're the better ones. Anyways,
That's what
moving
losers say.
on.
No, I'm joking. Good competition. Consider sending your child or loved one to British International School Phuket so they too can play great football and many other sports. Check out their website, link in the description below.
I
All
heard
right.
that you're really good at FIFA.
I am very good at FIFA,
Yeah,
yes.
Hot is better, I just wanted to say.
Thank you very much. Hot is better. Hot is Division 1. Well played. All right, we're going to we're going to answer. No, we're not even going to answer. What am I saying?
Talk about the
We're going to
poll.
talk about our poll. We sent out a poll yesterday regarding the new ferry cruise between Samui and Pattaya, and we asked, basically, what are your thoughts? And we gave you 5 options. Now, 59% of you said, I'd like to try it when it launches, the new ferry between Samui and Pattaya. 16% said, don't care, not a fan of cruise ships. 14% said, I'd rather use other transportation. And 11% said, sounds good, but I wish it had other destinations.
That's a fair point,
Yeah.
actually.
Can I just ask something? Why is it a cruise? It's a ferry cruise, or it's a ferry, or it's a cruise?
Ferry cruise.
Okay, so it's both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's basically like an old ferry boat turned into a cruise.
Okay, fair. I was just a bit
Yes.
confused. Okay.
Now, I took some comments. Sel says the last running of this ferry will probably be the return journey. He's very skeptical and a pessimist. Marco Phuket says open sea 12 hours across the Gulf. What if bad weather turns on us? Small cruise, I don't know if it's a good idea. I like the romantic idea, but a little too long for the risk. Marco believes that things might take a turn. Weather can always turn. You can't control the weather. Yeah. Sick Puppy, you dirty dog. I love Sick Puppy. Member of Thaiger. He says, great idea, saves money from flying. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You get a
It's not
different
as
experience.
expensive. Yeah, I believe the rooms are around 3,000 baht. So you could be on there for 1,000, I guess. We don't have the full list of prices, but
Yeah, the details.
yeah. Flying to Samui is expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's limited too.
Take the boat. 12 hours later,
Another option.
you're where you are supposed to be. All right. Our last story today is about Thai Halloween. Now, Chiang Mai hosted Thai-style Halloween to make merit for ghosts. Do you guys know about the Northern Thailand Ghost Festival, Ghost and Spirits Festival?
Is it the mask one?
Not entirely.
Okay. Sorry,
But-
keep going.
People in the northern part of Thailand believe that ghosts and souls rise from hell to visit their relatives and ask for merits on every full moon day of the 12th month in the lunar calendar,
Okay.
which is called Sipsong Peng Day. Is that how I say it?
I'm
Sipsong
not sure,
Peng?
really.
Sipsong
Spot
Peng.
on.
I'm guessing it's Sipsong Peng.
Yeah, something like that for sure.
Locals will go to the temples or invite monks to their houses to take part in the merit-making ceremony to send merit to the souls suffering in hell. Now, Sipsong Bang Day of this year fell on Saturday, September the 10th. Aside from making merit, locals also joined a ghost parade.
Oh.
Yeah, called Lanna Halloween, which is a northern Thai-style Halloween, and locals dressed up as ghosts, angels, and fairies to join the event. Monks also walked in the parade. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a family affair in the north.
Looks fun.
Yeah,
Watching the video, it does look fun.
The Lanna Halloween was held for the first time in 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a 9-day event starting from the 2nd of September and finished on the 10th of September. The mayor of the Maejo town municipality office said that there were 3 categories: locals who dressed up as ghosts representing the bad people who died and stayed in hell, locals who dressed up as angels and fairies representing good people who died and stayed in heaven, and the last group were monks from the Mae Khet Noi Temple in the Sunside district. The abbot of the Mae Khet Noi Temple, Prat Ku Wisan, revealed that he hoped the event would encourage locals to make merit and behave themselves.
It's a creative
I
way.
didn't know about Northern Thai Halloween.
Yeah, me too. But it looks so much fun. It looks like so much. And a lot of Thai ghosts are incorporated into this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure, like, people will find, oh, what's that? You know? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of ghost is that? Because Thai have their own versions of ghosts.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I'm terrified, if I have to be honest.
You
This
see them
looks
at
scary.
night.
Well, some of the costumes are extremely scary. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Early Halloween for them.
And this because they're supposed to represent like spirits and from hell.
Yeah.
You know,
And
they're
then they
doing a
said
good
from
job.
heaven too, right? There's angels.
angels from heaven. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's I guess it's a lot more fun to dress up as a devil.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Maybe
or-
you
or
can
someone
take some
from hell.
inspiration from this for Halloween.
Could be. Could be. All right, we're going to take another quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be giving away free tickets to gong baths
Ooh.
and take some of your members' comments. So we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. The show is brought to you by Andamanda Water Park. Did you know that we could go to Andamanda Water Park and race each other on the slides?
Oh, I
would
want to do
love-
that.
yeah, me too.
They've got the Naga Snakes slides, which basically I think 6 people can race each other.
I love that.
We have to test our slithering skills.
But is that even a fair competition? Because
know.
I think the heaviest weight would just go
That's-
quicker.
That's not how physics works.
Isn't it how physics works?
Not really.
Yes?
No. The lighter
what do
you
you
are, the
think?
faster you'll shoot as well.
No.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay,
We'll
we
put
will.
this debate to rest at Andamanda Water Park. And you can too with your family if next time you travel to Katu Phuket. Let us know who wins. Film yourself.
I have a feeling Voice of God has something to say about that race.
Probably. But before we get to the voice of God, we're going to go to our final part of the episode. Well, second last final part, which I'm just going to call Gong Bath Your Worries Away.
Good
Go
one.
bath your worries away. So we are giving 5 free tickets to those who can answer this question correctly. Now, I want to just take this time for anybody who's interested in having the Gong Bath ticket. Go to your email right now, type in bites@thetiger.com, put in your name, your real name, because that's how they can contact you.
Definitely don't put a fake name.
Yeah, because some of you didn't put in your names last time and it was a little bit hard to track. Also, if you're a Tiger legend or a Tiger Cub, do say that as well. But here's the question. There were altogether 3 activities in the video, and name 2 activities where Natty or I would most likely do it again. There were 2 activities that I was more fond than the other one. What are those 2 activities? Put it in and type it at bites@thetiger.com to win your free gong bath session.
Yeah. And you never know. You might always have a chance because sometimes people's emails don't go through. They sent the wrong answer. They didn't follow the right instructions. So go back, watch Natty's video that came out on Saturday. Answer her question. What are the 2 activities that Natty would most likely do again? And win a free ticket and experience it yourself. Hey, you might like it, you might not like it, but find out. It's very peaceful.
experience.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a great way to relax. And send your emails to bites@thetiger.com. That's BITES bites@thetiger.com.
Don't forget your real name.
Wish you luck.
Okay. It's now time
Or
to take some of our members' questions and feedback. Enter the chat. Ready?
Yes.
The voice of God.
Hello.
hi.
Yes.
Hello, Carmel.
Got it this time. Okay, we have a comment from Mike B. Jay, I want to play FIFA with you. What's your username?
Oh, my username. Well, I have it at home, but we have it at the office too. I set up a PS4 here, so my handle is JShakeIt. So it's JSHAKIT. JSHAKIT on FIFA. That's it.
Okay. Okay, now comments on the budget to tackle HIV STDs in Thai teens. Tech Symbol said that 15 years old is too old to start sex education.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And then Mike B said probably right after puberty, or what's the point in teaching? Yeah.
That's true. I agree with
It's
that.
still a taboo subject in
Right.
Thailand, though.
It's a sensitive subject,
Yeah.
and we need to break the stereotype. I think even teachers aren't comfortable
Yeah,
talking
they're
about it
not,
because
yeah.
they themselves might probably not have the proper information.
Yeah.
So you need medical professionals to come in. If the teachers aren't confident, don't be shy. Don't take that away from kids who need that education.
Yeah.
Get a medical professional to come in, and they'll be professional. They'll give you all the information. They'll leave. So
Yeah.
there's no need to feel shy or anything.
That's true. Good solution.
Thank you.
J for teachers.
J for teachers.
For the king cobra problem, Damien Jesser said more people get bitten by snakes trying to catch or kill them. Most snakes just move on if you don't let do anything.
Fair enough. That's what me.
true.
I see snake, I run away from snake. I'm not trying to trap it in a closet.
You won't report.
Yeah, of course I will. What do you mean? If I see a king cobra in my house, I'm not going to try to be a hero and try to, I'll maybe find higher ground or like, I don't know, try to hide
Survive.
somewhere. Yeah, survive. Run away.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was the end of your sentence. For the taxi driver situation, Alain Pafefli said if the lift to the BTS is not in service, you have to walk to the next station. So everyone was discussing in the chat that they wouldn't use a taxi; they would just go by the public transportation, so BTS or MRT. But we know that Alain needs the elevator.
Yes.
But yeah, if it doesn't work, which
Sometimes
almost
it
every
doesn't.
time it doesn't work, then he would have to go to the next
Yeah,
station.
we highlighted this issue on one of Nettie's wheelchair videos where another problem is that maybe the exit on the right side doesn't work, so they drop you on the other exit and just say all the best, see ya.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she had to cross the street by herself.
Yeah.
Thai streets, like just nuts, insane. The problems with that handicapped people and disabled people face in Thailand is absolutely shocking.
Yeah. And the sidewalks are no help as well.
Yeah.
It's really hard to
Yeah.
navigate.
Like I tripped over a couple of the bricks just not being
Yeah.
aligned properly, and I'm walking not too normal. I walk with duck feet, but still, like I trip over them so often. So I can't imagine anybody using crutches or like a wheelchair going
Yeah.
through that. Yeah.
Sick Puppy said he loves the BTS and MRT. No need for taxis because walking is very healthy.
Yeah. But not when it rains, though, to be fair. It's a very, like, sidewalks here is not very friendly
Yeah.
when it rains.
Because if you
Sidewalks here are not friendly in general.
In general, yes.
Because if you step on one that is a bit like open, and then you and then sometimes
Yeah.
water just like splooshes.
And you don't know if there's a hole.
Yeah, when I'm
yeah.
when I'm
Sidewalk.
walking with people on the streets, especially if they're with me, I always tell them, don't you dare even try to step on one of those manholes.
Yeah.
Just don't risk it. You never know. You don't want to be that person who shows up on news the next day.
We have to talk about
And
it.
I'm never taking my chances because sometimes they shake, right? And
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, oh no, you see your life flash in front of you. Don't want to fall in that
Yeah.
toxic
Yes.
water, whatever might be down there. So yeah, I mean, life's on the edge here in Bangkok. That's why we maybe appreciate it a bit more.
For the survey, PG Santa said that 12 hours is too long of a route to really be a ferry.
True.
Call it
Have
a
you guys
cruise,
ever-
I guess. Like a
Have
cruise.
you guys
Ferry
ever ridden on a
cruise.
ferry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To where?
To an island.
Yeah.
To Samui.
Oh,
Yeah,
same,
to
yeah.
Samui.
Took the car onto Samui.
Summit as well.
Oh yeah, Summit.
Mm.
Yeah, you can even take it to Koh Lanta. Most of the ferries that take you to any of those islands with your
Yeah.
car. It's very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
But 12 hours cruise.
It's a bit long.
Cruise.
12 hours. That sounds too long of a route. Okay, there's a question for the gong bath competition. Kazna asked, are the tickets still valid in 4 months?
I'm pretty sure because this is actually not a time limit. So once they submit their names, the correct answer, I'm gonna pass their names on to the owner, and then the owner can contact them when they want to schedule their free session of gong bath, and they regularly have it. So maybe they can pick their own time.
Okay.
Gong bath your worries away.
That's all I got for the
All
comment.
right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Okey-dokey.
very much for watching the show. Quick plug to the Thaiger podcast. Please visit our Thaiger podcast page. Share it with your friends. There's a podcast in there for all of you, whether it's business, sports, comedy,
Yeah. Food.
food. We have a Michelin star chef coming in. We have politicians coming in. We have cryptocurrency experts, cannabis experts. Just a bank of information. And meet inspiring people living in Thailand. All right, that's the Thaiger podcast. If you're interested, you can also join. If you just like to hear the podcast and not the video on a drive, you can also subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That's right. We've made a special only podcast
That's great.
channel.
Yeah.
So follow us.
Okie
As for now, if you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, comment after the video, any suggestions you might have, and we'll see you live again tomorrow. For now, I'd like to say thank you, Nettie.
Thank
you,
you.
Sarah. Thank you, Carmel, the voice of God.
Thank you.
Also known as Carmel. And Vishai and Hut behind the buttons. We hope you have a great Tuesday. Stay dry if you're in Bangkok or anywhere really in Thailand. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow morning live once again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.